and welcome into a special video component of the Turning the Corner podcast. I'm doing this solo. I'm Kieran Steckley. If you don't know who I am, at Kieran_Steckley on X. This is our YouTube page, Turning the Corner podcast. You already know that. I'm not in my studio right now. I'm in my kitchen, so it's probably a little echoey, but that's okay. Might get a feline or dog interruption. That's okay too. This is kind of like a new thing that I kind of want to start doing with the new season. And just kind of get off a couple quick thoughts and put it out there for you guys to enjoy, critique, criticize. You know, that's a little bit stronger of a word there. Or just be like, hey, I like that. That's a good point. And I'll try to be clever with these, and I'll try to keep them relatively short. But first, before we get started, I got to take a sip of this unspecified beverage with Turning the Corner koozie, which is available in our store. Links in all of our social medias, which have expanded. TikTok, Instagram, X, you guys know that, YouTube, obviously. So make sure to get yours if you want to join in on the party. So I wanted to just kind of lay down my specific thoughts on the whole home run celebration, pizza. Is it cool? Is it not? I got like really two rules on this. Number one, do the players like it? By all accounts, seems like they do. This was the idea by Spencer Torkelson, and this seemed like the guys are all into it. So that's really the most important thing. Number two is, does it play? Social media, highlights, late night television, like all that stuff. Does it play? And you know, I don't know if you guys saw Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson are on MLB Network prior to this Mets series. And that might be question 2 or 3 that they wanted to talk about. So it plays. Some of the criticisms. Is it a little bit too cross-promotional, especially coming back from the Detroit Red Wings celebration? I don't know. Maybe it is. But who cares? Like, it's fine. Like, to me, that doesn't really matter all that much because the essence of the home run celebration team thing is that it's silly. They're all silly. Like, we could pinpoint these things in very specific manners and make them all look terrible if we really wanted to. So let's do that real quick. I just pulled this up. So I have on my phone, this is from last season, a list of the best home run celebrations. And I haven't read this yet. I'm just going to give you my honest first gut reaction feedback. And it's ranked. So like I said, MLB.com, last season, home run celebrations. The Trident for the Seattle Mariners. Yeah, it looks cool. Passes the first test. Is it a little cross-promotional? Is it maybe taking advantage of a certain movie franchise that had come about? Yeah, probably. Still cool. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Samurai Warrior, Anaheim Angels of Los Angeles, or wherever the hell they call themselves now. Obviously, you know, that's not much of a thing anymore now that Ohtani's not there, but still, it's cool. It gets the players engaged. It gets them fired up. You know, you hit a home run, you kind of feel like a Warrior. So that's fine, but kind of limited when you knew that your franchise player inspiration for this probably wasn't going to be there. Number 3, the Mobster Jacket, Chicago White Sox. And, you know, you're putting on a jacket. Is that supposed to make you feel like really cool? You're putting on a jacket. Like, is that like the most creative thing on the planet? Probably not. Powder Power from the Washington Nationals. Let's see. They're looking for a gift. Okay, yeah. So you put on the wig from the day. I mean, that's pretty easy. You could argue not very creative, but it looks cool and they like it. That's cool. Gone Fishing for the Minnesota Twins. All right, cool. So geographically, you're by some lakes, people fish. I mean, how long did that take you to do? Lifting weights. Red Sox. Okay, yeah. So you hit a home run and you feel strong. That's not even really. I mean, that doesn't even tie in the town. Swashbucklers, Pirates. Kind of explains itself, right? I didn't really feel like that took that long to come up with. This is coming to theme. Now the Tigers were number 8 last year with the hockey helmet, which again, Hockey Town. It's creative. Probably didn't take that much to come up with, but at the same time, like, you know, it plays just like everything else. Cheesehead Brewers. So you copied the mascot of another team in the state, which again, you can say the Tigers copied like the equipment, which they did, of their cross street sibling over there. Viking helmet, Reds, and that also comes with a cape. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not really sure what the connection is, but it's cool. And a little pose. Everybody smiles, what they're calling it, for the San Diego Padres. So you just kind of pose for a photo in the dugout. They kind of do that already. That's actually not even that special. Like, you're kind of posing when you go into the dugout for the TV cameras. So, okay, whatever. It's cool. They got a little Polaroid thing there. I like retro stuff. And the A's had a catcher's mask. Okay. I don't really have anything to add to that. I mean, I have nothing to add to that. The A's had a catcher's mask for the home run. A gladiator mask for the Royals. Okay, well, Royals, royalty, gladiators were from a time of, okay, cool, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. They embrace it. And that's 13. That's a top 13 list. That's all that's available. So I should have maybe verified how long the list was. But the larger point is, they're all silly. They're all really not, not that meaningful. But if the players like it, it's a nice little reward. It's okay. And those kind of things are not meant for us to critique that hard. And if the Tigers like having the spear, which, as Cody confirmed, is not like an actual spear, but it has the spear and, plant it down, and that makes you feel like a man after hitting a home run, that's cool too, man. And if the players like it, that's all that really matters. Like, if there's something they look forward to going in the dugout. And we've only seen a couple home runs so far. I'm sure there's going to be some little adage that's brought to the table. Someone will come up for something in the moment, and that'll be part of the next instance of the celebration. And that's okay too. The bottom line is, we fight as baseball fans, as people who cover the game, people who care about the game, to try to make it more fun. And then players come up with fun stuff, and then we say it's lame. And that's not productive to the overall progression of the game. So that's my thought on the pizza celebration, and I'd like to hear what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to like us and subscribe to us on YouTube and all the socials that we're firing off here: Instagram, X, TikTok, all that stuff. And I'm recording this shortly after the Tigers unfortunately blew the second half of that doubleheader. But you know what? 5-1 still sounds pretty good. Not as good as 6-0, but it still sounds pretty good. So I'll take it. So until Sunday, we'll talk to you guys later.